Hello artists, my name is Nicole and I'm really excited to be joining you for Messy May. Today's prompt is moments. Now, I got this idea for the prompt from the movie Love Actually. At the beginning of the movie, if you haven't seen it, there's people arriving from all over the world to Heathrow Airport. And this part was recorded by the filmmakers and then they asked permission from the people to put it into the film. So these are real moments where people are connecting, friends, lovers, grandparents, grandchildren. There's just all these beautiful moments where you're witnessing these people come together and connect again after who knows how much time. And I really like this idea of witnessing beautiful moments out in public places. And I think it helps us when we see these moments between people or groups of people, it helps us connect more compassionately to the people around us and to remind ourselves to kind of get out of our own little world and box sometime and connect with other people. So for our project today, for moments, I'm going to be creating a journal page simple with watercolor and pen, and there'll be little circles, one for each day of the week, and there's two little overlapping circles, and these are going to represent the two people that you witness somewhere in a public space. Maybe it's at the library or a beautiful moment at the grocery store, or when you're out walking, somebody passing by on the street and you hear this little glimpse of a conversation between two people. And then we're going to record a little note to remind you of that moment. So you can set up your page for the whole week and fill it out as you go, or you can paint each overlapping circle as you go through the week, because maybe the colors will represent the people or the feeling in that moment. And it's going to end up looking like this. So if you have a page that has, I put 9 sections here. There's a space for a title and the date, and then some notes at the end about how I felt after the whole experience, and then stories on each of the circles. The supplies for this page are really easy. I like to keep it simple. So I have watercolor paints here. I've set up this palette myself. It's a mixture of a local brand as well as Daniel Smith paints. And then I have these paints, which are from a Canadian company called Beam. And I'm going to use these because I really like the iridescence. And I even have some little sample paints that I might use here from Daniel Smith. Watercolor paper. Afterwards, for writing, I'm going to have some kind of fine line pen. I'll choose the color once I've done the layout, and then some round watercolor brushes, a rag, and some water just off camera there. And then I'm going to use these little sticky notes as little placeholders to help me lay out my page.
Later on in the night, when the crowds have gone, we could talk under moonlight till dawn. We could stay to watch the sunrise, cancel all our plans. We don't need a reason why we just can't. I wish I could stop time and stay in this moment, never think about going. Won't you stay with me for a little while? Got myself free falling deep into your eyes. You came to me without warning, but I knew why. I wish I could stop time and stay in this moment, never think about going. Won't you stay with me for a little while? Stay in this moment, never think about going. Won't you stay with me for a little while?
Thank you so much for joining me. I hope your week was filled with beautiful moments. I'd love to see your pages and I'd love to hear some of the stories of things that you witnessed. And I wish you all the best. I look forward to connecting and have a great rest of your month of Messy May.